a city that feels completely different once cherry blossom season ends. The crowds slowly disappear. The streets become quieter. And the entire city transforms into shades of deep, peaceful green. This time, I came to Kyoto to fully enjoy the fresh greenery season. And honestly, it might be one of the most beautiful times to experience the city. Over the next 2 days, we'll explore peaceful temples, hidden cafés, quiet gardens, riverside scenery, incredible food, and some of Kyoto's most beautiful spots surrounded by spring greenery. So sit back, relax, and let's spend 2 peaceful days together in Kyoto. Day one morning arrival in Kyoto. I left Wakayama early in the morning and arrived in Kyoto around 9 a.m. The weather felt perfect. Soft sunlight, cool spring air, and fresh green leaves everywhere. The journey began at this beautiful temple. Rengeji Temple. This temple sits in a peaceful location where you can even see Mount Hiei rising in the distance. I visit this place almost every year during fresh greenery season. And honestly, the atmosphere here is unforgettable. The garden at Rengeji Temple is said to have been created around 1662. And simply sitting here feels incredibly calming. The chirping of birds, leaves moving gently in the wind, the soft silence of the garden, everything here feels healing. There were very few visitors this morning too, which made the experience even more peaceful. Train to Ruikoin. After spending some time at the temple, I walked to nearby Miyake Hachiman Station. From there, I took the small local train toward Ruikoin Temple. It's only 1 stop to Yasei Hieizanguchi Station. And honestly, the scenery from the train window already feels like part of the experience. Quiet neighborhoods, fresh greenery, small rivers flowing beside the tracks, everything looks so peaceful. About 5 minutes later, we arrived. And I even spotted a cute little coffee stand near the station. Last time I visited, there was a bridge directly in front of the station. So I was honestly surprised to see it gone this time. After a beautiful 15-minute walk surrounded by fresh greenery, we finally arrived. Ruikoin Temple. Ruikoin Temple. Honestly, I don't think anywhere can surpass the beauty of fresh greenery at Ruikoin. This place is truly special. Ruikoin is usually closed to the public and only opens during limited periods in spring and autumn. And the moment you enter, you immediately understand why people love it so much. The famous reflection scene here is breathtaking. Fresh green leaves reflected perfectly across the polished black surface. It almost doesn't look real. The building itself was originally a villa called Kikakute, built during the Meiji era. Later, in 2005, it officially became the temple now known as Ruikoin. The architecture is beautiful in every detail. The windows frame the scenery like paintings. Every room feels carefully designed to blend with nature. I've visited during autumn before, but honestly, the fresh greenery season here feels completely different. Softer. Calmer. Almost dreamlike. It's truly one of those places I think everyone should experience at least once. Lunch in Kyoto. After returning by train, it was finally lunchtime. We visited a lovely little restaurant hidden inside a quiet residential neighborhood. The atmosphere was incredibly peaceful. We ordered a lunch set with appetizers, pasta, and bread. And honestly, everything was amazing. The appetizer felt carefully handmade with so much attention to detail. The bread was warm and perfectly chewy. And for pasta, I ordered lemon cream pasta with spring cabbage and bacon. The bacon had such an incredible smoky flavor, balanced perfectly with the acidity of the lemon. And you could even taste the sweetness of the spring cabbage. It was one of those meals where every bite feels comforting. Such a lovely restaurant. Cream Puff Cafe. After lunch, we drove about 10 minutes toward Ichijoji Station. Breakfast coffee shop. Later that morning, I visited a nostalgic coffee shop near Nijo Castle, Tyrol. This cafe has existed since 1968. And the interior feels wonderfully retro. Whenever I come here, I always order the egg sandwich. The eggs are unbelievably fluffy, perfectly seasoned, comforting in the simplest way possible. Together with a dark roast iced coffee, it became the perfect Kyoto morning. More coffee in Kyoto because honestly, one coffee shop is never enough in Kyoto. Closing parenthesis. So next we visited Clamp Coffee Sarasa. Soft music played quietly inside. Plants surrounded the windows. And the smell of freshly roasted coffee filled the air. I ordered a dark roast mandolin coffee. Strong bitterness. Rich aroma. Exactly the kind of coffee I love. Cafe hopping in Kyoto during fresh greenery season honestly feels like its own little adventure. Mamurotoji Temple. After leaving Kyoto City, we headed toward Uji. Specifically, Mamurotoji Temple. And wow! The azaleas here were absolutely incredible. Thousands of flowers covering the hillsides in red, pink, and white. Almost 20,000 azalea bushes bloom here during spring. And seeing them all together feels overwhelming in the best possible way. Every direction looked beautiful. Huge lunch. For lunch, we visited a restaurant famous for massive portions. And honestly, they were not exaggerating. I ordered chicken nunbun. And the portion that arrived was gigantic. Crispy fried chicken covered with tartar sauce. Perfectly seasoned. Extremely dangerous with rice. Closing parenthesis. I somehow managed to finish everything through pure determination. Barely. Byodo in Temple. After lunch, we visited Byodo in Temple. And the wisteria flowers here were in full bloom. The combination of purple wisteria and the famous Phoenix Hall looked stunning. The sweet smell of flowers filled the air. And bees buzzed everywhere around the blossoms. Kyoto during spring truly feels endless. Everywhere you go, there's another beautiful garden. Another peaceful temple. Another incredible seasonal scene. Outro. Over these 2 days, we explored peaceful temples, quiet cafes, mountain shrines, fresh greenery, and beautiful spring scenery across Kyoto. And honestly, even after visiting so many places, I still feel like there's so much left to discover here. Kyoto changes beautifully with every season. But fresh greenery season might secretly be one of the most peaceful and underrated times to visit. I hope this video gave you a little inspiration for your own Kyoto journey someday. Thank you so much for traveling with me again. And I'll see you in the next video.